wanders, a journey without a starting line. She locks her gaze to the distant red sky and endless ocean. Illusion of this hero, greatest desire, her heart wants. It feels so far away, her heart was heavy and tired. Oh Sherry, don't you hide your secret side. Everything's okay. Let go of all the weight that you've been holding on to now, and just believe in what you say. Go walk down the memory lane. Remember the hope you've held on, and grab it tightly to your chest as your ship is flying above you in your sky. There is the wish you made to get a chance to meet one day, to bring you back together someday. Then you see with a smile on your face.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another update on Sherry Aweber's story. This is the 25th update for Sherry Aweber's story. And honestly, before I keep on with the accent, I just want to apologize that, like, what was it? It was sometime last year I delayed it then to the 15th of the month. And now it's like, well, as recording this is 21st of February, so, sorry. Let's just say, like, right now in my life, just a lot of stuff is kind of crossing over each other and things are bumping in, and there's a bit of, like, there wasn't really much leeway there for a while to actually, like, do much in terms of Sherry Aweber's story content. And I'll explain at the end of the video a bit more about that, actually. But for now, let's talk about how bonus chapter 1 is actually coming out on the 1st of March 2024. And yes, that's the name of it. So basically, there was the last chapter that was uploaded, and now this is essentially just a bonus chapter, and it's based on Josephnite Flyer. I can't really say too much more than that because I think I'd be spoiling it a bit more. But let's just say it's an okay size for a chapter. Like, originally, I will say it was like, what, 2.5 pages long. But that's why, like, on Twitter, I literally said I have to, like, take more time with this because I wanted to make it better. And in my opinion, I did, like, make it better than what it once was. Maybe in the future, I'll even be able to point out, like, the exact point of where this, like, chapter ended, which, yeah, it's weird anyway, but again, like, I just think it's cool being able to do this now, like a bonus chapter 1, because as I've mentioned, like, there was basically Sherry's story for the first 5 chapters, and now essentially, like, you're getting this kind of bonus chapter, and obviously it's based on Josephnite Flyer because it literally has his name in it. So yeah, look out for that. That's going to be on March the 1st 2024 at 5 p.m. GMT, or around that time. I might have said it a bit different, but we'll see. It might actually be 4 p.m. GMT, to be honest, but let's see. This is how unorganized I am with all this. But anyway, for the next piece of news, I just wanted to say, like, I did mention this last year, and I think I even mentioned this in the last update, but there's, like, as of right now, there's no new art, music, and basically there's no other videos planned right now. My main focus is these update videos, and then essentially like making maybe an ad or two. Like, it depends if I get around to it. If I don't, then, like, I just don't, you know, if that's it, like, really. But yeah, so obviously there might be a few questions like, okay, oh, sorry. Again, apologies for that. Forgot to turn off all that. I was mentioning now, so what's going to happen with the rest of volume 1? Essentially, this is, like, the last chapter. Like, this is actually the final chapter. Like, there's no more chapters planned after this. Like, that's all of volume 1's story now actually finally out there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to go back over the story for one more kind of edit, just looking over bits, making sure everything's all clean and stuff. And then I'm going to be updating, like, the afterword and the Unique and dictionary and stuff like that, because I'm pretty sure they're just mini versions of the actual original ones. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get to them, but they're, like, that's not too much editing, so I wouldn't expect that to really take too long. But I will make another update video next month, I'd say around next month, for when I actually get around to editing them all up and editing the whole story from start to finish on Scribble Hub itself. And, well, even that now asks another question. Are we going to get a volume 2, or is that it? And all I'm going to say right now is, right now it looks like I might just have to take a little bit of a hiatus from Sherry Aweber's story. Now, this is, like, basically from all the kind of public, like, stuff. So originally, like, when I edited the first, I think, 14 volumes, like, there was no channel, there was nothing. I even kept it a secret. It was really only me and maybe a few friends who actually knew that I was writing a story of sorts. I don't even think I revealed the name of it either. And yeah, this is going to be probably the first time in a while, like for Sherry Aweber story especially, where I'm literally just going to go radio silence. So I wanted to give like a little bit of a roadmap to what I'm thinking of doing right now. And obviously this is subject to change because I literally did tweet out on the Sherry Aweber Story YouTube channel, or Twitter account, sorry, or X account, whichever you want to prefer to say. And I was saying it looks like most likely like March or April, and I was thinking, oh, maybe end of March or start of April. But then just out of nowhere, I just got the motivation to edit the rest of the bonus volume, and then the next day, or I think it was next 2 days, I just uploaded the whole thing for scheduling. So yeah, things change really fast, like when it comes to me, so take my words with a grain of salt. But anyway, into the actual roadmap itself. So obviously there's this video here, update 25, and I'm kind of just planning to obviously just do this to talk about a little bit more and go into the nuances of what's happening, and I've done that now, so now I'm just continuing the rest of the roadmap. As I said, there might be an ad or two in between. I might make some videos, I'm not sure yet, but then all I can guarantee is that there's at least going to be an update video for when the whole volume 1 is like edited and it's just basically done like that. Like literally I will not probably touch it again unless there's a big mistake in it or something like that, because I don't like, even if the story is said in one way in it, I don't want to change the story again in the future. Like once it's out and released, I want to work around that. So let's say, like for example, I said maybe Josephnite Flyer's eyes were green, and sometime in the future volume I say they're blue, then I'd obviously edit the future volume to say that they're green and not blue, like so. Yeah. And then so there's that update video, and I say there might be just one last update video after that. It'll probably follow up after it really shortly, unless I do it in the same update video. Because I might actually like make some ads first before this next update, but that'll be update 27, and I'll probably call it something like maybe it's time for a hiatus, or going on hiatus, or Sherry Aweber Story hiatus, or something like that. I don't really know yet. All I know is at the very least I want to actually complete like volume 1 of Sherry Aweber Story before, like, not completely packing it in. Like that's not to say that I won't do any bits of work on Sherry Aweber Story in the background whilst like basically the channel's inactive. And I don't even know if I'm gonna leave the Twitter account inactive. I think I might just tweet on it every so often just to have a bit of a laugh, really, or even just say like random bits about Sherry Aweber Story that obviously I'm not saying in these update videos or on the channel. But yeah, I think that's really it then for the roadmap. And then obviously like when I'm ready, I'll come back in with some updates. And I'll be honest, it probably won't, like, I probably won't make another video, even if it's an ad or a joke video. Like, other than those, I won't make a proper video coming back until maybe, like, when the first chapter of volume 2 is done, maybe, or something like that. Or I finally get the finances to finally be able to afford to get art again for Sherry Aweber Story. Because, as you can imagine, with volume 2, I do kind of want to make a new cover for it, like, and I don't have those artistic skills at all, so yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for listening to me ramble. Again, apologies for this update being late, but obviously, as I said, stuff in real life just kind of got in the way, and I just didn't really get the chance to like do this. And at the same time, like I will just list in my head here now, like how much things I'm doing IRL. So like I have this channel, and then the edit the story for this channel, and then I have streams, and I have the YouTube channel and seeing videos for that, and then I have I was doing a bit of a drawing thing, but I've kind of put that on hold for a minute. I'm doing like work within work at home now, so it's kind of piled on top of me a little bit here. So and then I also just obviously like my time to just casually play Destiny 2, even if it's just, I don't know. I like hanging out with people IRL, so obviously that's getting in the way as well. There's a lot of events also coming up as well, so that might slow down everything else. And then just, again, as I said, IRL problems. I have all these bits I need to do IRL, and obviously I can't say them here because they're a bit more personal and private to me, but like, they do kind of require my attention, and they have been genuinely stressing me out quite a bit. But honestly, I'm holding up. My head's holding up. I did have a bad day there, like on Tuesday, but we keep my head high. That's what we do, and we keep trucking. We keep going now. Oh, sure, but yes, he's talking nonsense now. Sorry. Anyway, enough of that. Thank you again so much for listening, and yeah, I'll basically catch you in the next update video.